Removing paint defects means removing paint. Nobody wants to accidentally strip away too much of their car's paint or clear coat. Your technique, the products you use, like the compounder polish or the pad, can have a big impact. The more aggressive the compound or the more aggressive the pad, the more material you're likely to remove. On the flip side, gentler, less aggressive products are going to take off more paint or clear coat. Your technique matters too. How fast you move your polisher, how much pressure you apply to the surface, all of it plays a role. Slow, steady movements tend to remove more material, while lighter pressure and faster hand speed is less aggressive to the paint. And then there's the paint itself. Some paints are softer and it's easier to remove defects, but a little bit more difficult to finish, while other paints are harder and defect removal is more stubborn. So when you combine these factors, you can see why there's no one-size-fits-all answer to how much clear coat or paint you're removing. But here's a crucial point to remember. You can't fix paint that isn't there. If a scratch is too deep, or it's penetrated into the clear coat or paint too much, no amount of polishing will bring it back. You'll just end up thinning out clear coat, which isn't ideal. So how do you know if you have enough paint to work with? One tool that can help is a paint thickness gauge. These handy devices give you a reading of how much paint is left on your car. Our recommendation is to aim for at least 3 mils or 75 microns of total paint thickness. That's your safety line. Once you start getting close to that, you need to be extra careful not to overdo it with heavy polishing or compounding. And anything below 75 microns, you should consider no machine polishing at all. Keep in mind that newer cars tend to have thinner paint, while older ones might have a little bit more to work with. And don't forget to consider the car's history. Has it been heavily polished before? Has it been in any accidents and areas have been repainted? These factors can give you clues about how much clear coat you have left to play with. Whether you're a professional detailer or just a car enthusiast, it's important to tread carefully when it comes to polishing paint. By understanding these key factors and using the right tools, you can keep your car looking its best while minimizing the risk of damage to the paint.